If you become a CEO, what will you do? What will you do to actually transform your business to get a lot of potential clients? Yesterday, I learned a lot of things and I listened to some stories. Even though I just read book, but I listened to their conversations. I'm not part of the conversation at all, but I learned and I listened to whatever the things that they said. They're speaking about themselves. And this CEO is actually very stressful because they don't have any clients. They don't have any business. They have the idea of they want to make a festival gathering where they can actually gather all the sellers across the world into this one place just to have a meeting spot and they can sell things. And they ask them to pay a premium price for that. And eventually the staff said, boss, we can't get the clients that you want. We can't find the sellers that are willing to pay ransomly amount of money just to be part of the event. And the boss, the CEO, just stressing out that you need to find a way. You need to talk with the client. You need to talk with the customers. You need to find them and book their place and get them to pay. So eventually I realized one of these things that the CEO actually doesn't understand business. That the CEO have the concept, but he didn't understand the psychology of money. He didn't understand why people operate in such a way. He didn't understand that actually it need to be a value exchange in order for him to get the money for his business. And this is very troublesome because I think that's very simple. You just need to make a very impactful offers that actually can get your potential clients to become your clients, which in the case is to become the sellers, part of creating the booth in the festival. And I think it's very simple. You just need to provide whatever the things that they want. They want profit, they want attention, they want visibility. And if you are CEO of the company, then you might be thinking that, well, I can't ensure that if they join my event, they will become profitable. Well, that is actually one of the costs that they're reluctant to join these events. And you need to focus on the controllable factors that you can control. Hence, in these situations, the seller actually wants profitability, attention, and visibility. And attention and visibility can be done by the agency itself. Attentions can actually be created by having a DJ in the event that's super impactful that people just listen to whatever things that DJs say. If the DJ interview one of the sellers from the booth, it will become very engaging experience for the audience. If the DJ actually experience testing a product from the sellers, it actually can become one of the testimonial. If the DJ actually decides to buy those products and tells the whole event that he is buying this product from this store, it actually can increase the profitability of the sellers. So in a way that you need to think what your audience wants. You need to think what your customer really wants from you. Even though they're saying they want more money, then they want to have a guarantee of that. But in a way that you can say that, first, money is just a tool. What we can provide you is the thing that you can't gain for yourself. I can give you the attention that you want. I can give you the visibility. Visibility in terms of maybe the CEO can actually propose that he will posting and promote the event throughout the entire month on social media, on YouTube, on Google. There's a lot of ways that you can gain for visibilities. When the target audience of the seller actually comes into the event, you actually boost the profitability of the sellers, and eventually you'll find a clients that actually will be stick towards your next event. So when you want to do something in your life, then you don't think like a CEO, but instead you think like a customer point of view. But when you speak like a boss, because when you speak like a boss, you have charisma. You understand, based on this information that you have, what your customer really wants and how to speak with them. Speaking like a boss will actually helps you to convey directly the message. And the most important skill, speaking like a boss, is to learn the communication skill, the aspect of touching a human soul. Because when you speak like a boss, sometimes you will be very direct to the audience in a way that it can touch their soul in a positive or negative way. Even though you touch their soul in a negative way, you can just use it to your advantages and just tune their program, their mindset. They're actually negative is better than positive. That's how you speak like a boss. And when you have a business, it's very usual for you not to think as a customer, but instead just thinking about business. And when you stop thinking about customer, what your customer really wants, what's the ideal situation for them, we just keep selling things. And this is one way that personal branding is so powerful, because people buy from people. When people trust you, people just buy from you in whatever the things that you offer to them. And that's why I keep emphasizing that in this world of AI nowadays, if you have a personal brand that's so magnetic that people just listen to whatever the things that you want to say, it will become a super valuable asset for you that can't be replaced. Even the personal brand can't be exchanged with money because you need to operate, you need to be there. But in a way, you are the one who control it. You are the one who shape the destiny of the companies. You are the one who shape the destiny, the foundation of the business. You are the one who will disrupt the industry based on your point and perspective of you being in the industry. Now you need to learn about this kind of skill. It's a skill that can be learned. It's not a talent. It's a skill that can be developed even though you have zero knowledge about it. It's a skill that can be flourished when you want and have the desires to be able to become better every day. When you want to speak in front of cameras, because you want to develop your own personal brands, you need to have the charisma, you need to have the confidence, you need to have the ability to articulate your ideas in a more structured way. The simpler is better, not simplest. The simpler and the most few words that you choose to actually help your audience to actually process your message in a more fastest way. Because human brain actually work in a very fast way. When you read a book, when you read a book, actually I give you here's another way of saying this. When I give you a words, let's say the words welcome. When you just read WELCO, you immediately will know welcome. You don't need to read all of that. So in order for you to communicate better, you need to understand this fundamental. You don't need to tell the whole story. You just need to have the structures or the first part of stories. Then people can just imagine what will happen in the future. Don't tell what they will become, but instead tell them the possibilities and the opportunities that they can achieve if they apply your system, if they use your tools, if they join to become your partner. That's the way of how personal brand works. It's really give inspiration, giving people the time for them to imagine the outcome instead of you telling them the outcome. You just need to provide the platform of transformation. You need to provide the platform of them to realize the opportunity that lies on the table. That's it. I hope this helped.